Durham, year 1006. 4 local women stand over wooden tubs. Their arms are deep in pink, frothy water. They are not washing clothes. They are scrubbing severed human heads. They comb the hair. They braid the beards. They prepare the dead for display. For every head they make presentable, they receive 1 cow. This isn't a horror fantasy. This is psychological warfare. And this macabre beauty salon was the opening statement of a man far more dangerous than his TV legend. This is the real story of Uhtred the Bold, CTA soft early. Before we descend into this forgotten world of blood and ambition, if you enjoy uncovering the brutal truths behind history, hit like, subscribe, and comment where you're watching from. History connects us across centuries and continents. In the early 11th century, northern England was dying. King Æthelred the Unready ruled from the south, paralyzed by fear, paranoia, and bad advice. To the north, King Malcolm II of Scotland saw weakness. The Scots didn't raid. They invaded. They burned villages, slaughtered farms, and surrounded the fortress city of Durham. The defense fell to Earl Waltheof of Bamberg, an old man who chose survival over honor. He locked himself in his castle. Durham was abandoned, but his son watched, and his name was Uhtred. With no orders coming and no king in sight, Uhtred did something illegal. He seized command. He rode straight to the warriors of Bernicia and York and told them the truth. No help is coming. If Durham falls, it's your family's fall. They followed him. The counterattack was brutal. The Scots were caught unprepared. The siege collapsed into a slaughter. Scottish nobles died by the hundreds. King Malcolm barely escaped. But Uhtred wasn't finished. Victory was not enough. He ordered the finest Scottish heads cut off, washed, groomed, and mounted on stakes around Durham's walls. Not rotting meat. Recognizable faces. A message. Durham will never fall again. King Æthelred was impressed. The cowardly father was stripped of power. The son was rewarded. Uhtred became Earl of Bamberg, and later York. But swords alone don't rule kingdoms. The real Uhtred wasn't a pagan rebel. He was the church's business partner. He married the Bishop of Durham's daughter, a forbidden union that transferred church lands into his hands. He didn't burn churches. He built them. The same man who displayed severed heads helped lay stones for Durham Cathedral, but loyalty meant nothing to him. When politics changed, wives changed. He discarded one alliance, married another, then married the king's own daughter. Uhtred didn't collect brides. He collected power contracts. Act 4, the Vikings. While Uhtred ruled the north, Æthelred made England bleed. He paid Vikings to go away. They came back stronger. Then he committed the unforgivable mistake. On St. Brice's Day, he ordered the massacre of Danish settlers. Men, women, children. Among them, the sister of the Danish king. Her brother was Sweyn Forkbeard, and he came for blood. By 1013, England was burning. Uhtred faced a choice: die for a collapsing king, or save his people. He bent the knee to Sweyn. The north survived. Then Sweyn dropped dead. Power shifted again. Æthelred returned. Uhtred switched sides again. When Sweyn's son, Cnut, invaded with a massive army, Uhtred fought, then surrendered, then fought again. To everyone watching, one thing became clear. Uhtred was unstoppable and completely untrustworthy. So Cnut made a decision. He didn't fight Uhtred. He erased him. In 1016, Uhtred was invited to a peace meeting under safe conduct. Sacred protection. A legal guarantee. He arrived with 40 elite warriors, weapons left at the door. Inside the hall, a curtain moved. Behind it stood Thurbrand the Hold, a man Uhtred had promised to kill years earlier. The doors closed. What followed wasn't a battle. It was an execution. Uhtred the Bold was cut down, and a feast hall turned slaughterhouse. Uhtred didn't leave peace behind. He left a blood feud that lasted 3 generations, sons killing sons, fathers avenging fathers, until finally in 1076, his grandson Waltheof knelt before a Norman sword. With that strike, the age of Anglo-Saxon warlords ended. Durham Cathedral still stands, built by a man who braided the hair of severed heads. Uhtred the Bold wasn't a hero, he was a survivor. And in his world, survival was the most violent skill of all.